everyone. Welcome. We are so glad you could join us tonight to celebrate Joe and Ash. For those of you that do not know us, we are Ashley's sister. I'm Jill, the oldest sister, and this is Kayla, the baby sister. Growing up with Ash was always eventful. From Ash throwing our cat, Sassy, out the second floor window to see if he could fly, to he's okay, he lived a long life, to many drives around town, sticking our heads out the sunroof of Big Red. And can't forget the numerous times Kayla would lock Ash out of the house. But Ash was always there for us and would listen to our crazy stories. Except for first thing in the morning. Ash is not a morning person. And our parents would always know when we would purposely wake her up. Ash taught us the true meaning of sisterhood, and we know no matter what life throws our way, we will always be there to pick each other up. When we first met Joe, we knew he was the one. He was able to put up with all of us and our crazy cousins at a night out at Cadillac Ranch. We learned he had a dog and did not turn the heat on until it was in the teens. If you know Ash, you know she loves dogs and loves to be cold 365 days out of the year. They were the perfect match. Joe, your life is now dedicated to all of Ash's allergies and stomach issues. And can't forget the 6 EpiPens that she carries with her 24/7. Jokes aside, Joe is one lucky guy to have a partner that is committed to her nursing career, adores her family and friends, and is the best auntie to her 2 nephews. May your life together be filled with love, laughter, and lots of strawberry refreshers. With that being said, Joe, we will leave you with this. We hope you enjoy growing old with Ash as much as we enjoyed growing up with her.
And now I'd like to call up Joe's brother, Mike.
All right, Mike. Let's go, Mike.
Hello, everybody. Check, check. Oh, I do have a phone. I'm even gonna read off a phone. There we go. I know. I heard that you can read them on phones these days. Okay, when Joe first asked me to write a speech last year, I obviously went to Google to look for keys for the perfect wedding speech. And what kept coming up was short. Short and sweet, short and sentimental, but short. So I knew I could do that. So I have 3 quick stories from a single week with Joe, which I think best describe the kind of guy that he is. Yep, 1 week, 3 stories. So last winter, Joe invited me to come down to Orlando for their annual winter golf trip. We had a blast. We really did. Matt, Dave, Joe, and I. We stayed with Mom and Tim in Tavares. They had just finished C4ing their front beachfront to plant these trees that keep the alligators from popping out and pulling people back into the water. The trees were still baby trees. I don't think they had the same effect as the full-grown trees. So me and Joe were out there. We're practicing our golf game, and he's giving me tips for about 2 hours, I'd say. About 2 hours, giving me tips. And I turn to him when I say, "You're going to teach me how to beat you tomorrow." And without missing a beat, Joe turns to me and says, "Mike, in golf, you're playing the course, not the other players." I thought that was so profound. You're not playing the other guys. Dave, where? Dave has the best temper on the golf course. It's fantastic. It really is. So Matt and Dave's clubs got there a little early, and we basically were checking out Matt's gear, and Joe goes and takes off the cover for Matt's golf gear. And what I see for any golfers in here, they're called iron covers, and they're essentially little booties for your golf irons that are made of American steel, good American steel. And there are these little booties that cover them and protect them from scratches. And I'm like, I've never seen a pair of these in the wild. And I start laughing. I'm laughing pretty hysterically, and Joe's not joining him. I'm like, dude, come on. He's got iron covers, man. I've seen him. He's the first time I've seen him. He's not giving in. It's the type of guy that Joe is, really. If he loves you, if you're part of the family, if you're part of the family to be, he's not going to rag on you. He's going to stand up for you, even if you're using iron covers on your clubs. Pretty true. Last story. We're driving around, me and Joe were playing. We played our first 18, and then we played a Disney course. We played 18, and it's pouring rain, and these 2 guys behind us are like hitting into us, and we're just miserable time. It's awful time. And the first time they hit into us, Matt took the ball, threw it in the woods, just totally fine to do when guys are hitting into you. Second time, Joe takes it, hits it back at the guys, right at them. They might have done it the third time. I can't remember, to be honest, right? And we take off. It's still pouring rain for another hour. Miserable 18. And me and Joe are pulling up to a tee box, and we can't get the cart to stop. It's just like pulling around in circles over and over and over and over. And we start looking at each other like, dude, I'm like, dude, it won't stop. It literally won't stop. He's like, what the hell? And we do like 3 more turns around. Can't figure out what's going on. My foot's off the gas. And we start cracking up. And then we look over, and Joe's foot is still on the gas because he's a big guy. He's spread out a little bit. And he's like totally unintentional, right? And he's like, oh, we laughed harder. We probably did another circle or two to kind of finish it off. It was fantastic. Yeah, it's kind of guy that Joe is. Ashley, I'm not going to pretend like I know you any more than I do, but I know Joe, and I love Joe. And if Joe loves you, I love you. And everybody here that's on our side loves you. Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, I'd like to call up the best man, Matt.
So I'm probably the only person in the room that doesn't have a drink in their hand right now, but that's okay. No, it's all right. I got a speech instead. So I guess I saved the best for last. Thanks, Mike, Kayla, Jill. So good evening, everyone. Today I have the wonderful privilege of speaking about 2 incredible people who mean so much to all of us. Joe, from the moment you entered our family, it was clear you weren't just here to be a part of it. You were here to enhance it. Your kindness, your humor, your unwavering support have not only strengthened our family bond, but also made our lives richer in so many ways. You're more than a brother-in-law. You're a friend, a confidant, and someone who knows we can always rely on. Ashley, what can I say? I could say a lot of things. But I've been warned to be on my best behavior tonight. What can I say? You always bring so much light and love to our family. Your strength, your warmth, and the care you show it to everyone around you. You are truly inspiring. You become a sister, not just in a title, but in every sense of the word. We couldn't be more grateful for you, and that goes for everybody in this room. Together, you set such an amazing example of what respect partnership is. It's clear that your bond is built on trust, laughter, and a deep understanding of one another. Watching you both grow together and support each other has been such a joy. It makes us all feel so fortunate to have you as part of our family. So here's to Joe and Ashley, to your love, your partnership, your wonderful memories. We'll continue to create together. Thank you for being such amazing people you are. We are so lucky to have you in our lives. And can we have some babies soon, or what? Cheers.
Thank you, Matt. And at this time, we're going to do a picture dash. So is there anyone here who's not familiar with what a picture dash is? Ashley and Joe are going to run over to every table and get a picture. But the catch is we're going to try to do it all in one song.